Alright. Let's get into this game. I'm playing on a phone this time. I'm gonna skip Thin Ice. Docks. Longest map in the game still. I absolutely love this map. Especially with Tack Shooter. Spike Factory isn't the best on this, so I'm thinking we'll go Tack Sub Super. Try to take this game a little bit later. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying recording this for all of you. I'm going to be using Scientist Gwendolyn as our hero. And we will be starting off with Scientist Gwendolyn on the map. We are going to place her right here. And start ecoing with grouped reds. If he's not going to pressure us, I'm not going to get a Tack Shooter just yet. Okay, he is going to pressure us. So I'm going to get a Tack Shooter right about there. We're going to go for the 203 eventually. I want to send him some space greens. It looks like he's copying me? Question mark? He's gonna boost to space greens. Okay, let's see. Honestly, I think he'd be fine. But he's gonna struggle to these space yellows. We're gonna be fine to everything. Because our 203 Tack Shooter is shredding right there. Gwendolyn's helping out quite a bit. But he might die if he doesn't get up his defenses. It doesn't look like he's going to. I think he's waiting for another tower boost, but we're immediately going to send space pinks once we can. He's going to send us space yellows. So now he's going to go for a Dartling Gunner. Now that he has that up, he'll be fine. We're still going to space deco with the space pinks, though. We're going to be fine with Scientist Gwendolyn and that Tack Shooter right there. So there's no need to upgrade. If he sends us space whites next round, then we will need an upgrade. But I think we should be fine. Just going to keep an eye out. He's stopping. He stopped sending. So I wonder what he's going to do. Honestly, I might just get the overdrive because we are going to have money for it soon enough. He's still going to send us space pinks. We should be fine to that. Oh yeah, we're fine to that. And if we're not, yeah, we're going to use that. Just to make sure we don't leak lives too much. I'm going to stop ecoing. I'm just literally $2 short of the overdrive. But now we can eco with some space blacks. These aren't as efficient as they used to be. They used to give you 2 eco, which I wish they still did, but they only give you 1.6. My fat finger is blocking it because I'm not using the mouse. But that overdrive is going to shred. And then I'm going to prepare with a reactor right over here. Eventually, that is going to be our reactor. I hope you guys like my sub name. Our overdrive is still shredding. Since it's going to be our main source of lead detection, we're going to go middle path. We're going to go for the 420 reactor. I believe, yeah, he's still sending us space blacks. I want to make sure that I can get the reactor before before leads come out. So we're gonna go for submergence port. And hopefully we'll have... I think we'll have... Oh my god, bro. We are literally $1 short of being able to get the reactor. That was kind of sketchy, but we're going to eco with some grouped yellows now. Get our eco up a little bit. It looks like he's copying my eco, so that's great. Let's switch to grouped greens instead. We're still going to be shredding everything. He sent us some grouped whites. We'll be fine to that. Again, he's copying my eco. Now he's sending grouped greens. We're doing pretty dang good, honestly. It's already round 14, though. Overdrive is shredding still. Honestly, we're pretty much smooth sailing from here. He doesn't seem to be too aggressive. He did force us to use our cocktail that one time, but other than that, he hasn't been aggressive since then. So we are going to remove that obstacle just for the future. In case we take this game later, we can put a couple overdrives there. I'm thinking right now our strategy is going to be to get a couple overdrives right where our other one is. So that way we can shred some Moab class balloons. And then our sub should take care of the ceramics. Ecoing with grouped yellows now. I can't tell if he knows what he's doing or if he's just copying my eco at this point. Before it definitely seemed like he was copying it, but now it seems he actually knows what he was doing because he switched over to the grouped yellows at the same time I did. We could always go for a second reactor up near the top of the map, like up here-ish. I don't think that's necessary. So I am going to go for a second overdrive and get the even faster shooting on it. Double overdrive plus one reactor. We should be fine with that. I don't think it's worth it to get a second reactor, but I do want to go for a submergence port. Just so the camos from the AI aren't too terrible. We'll get the reactor eventually, but we really don't need anything other than the submergence port. At the moment. So we're just going to keep building our eco. I think we have enough eco where we can switch over to grouped pinks if my fat finger would stop slipping off the button. I use my thumb because the way I'm holding my phone, I'm holding it like a handheld gaming device. You know, like if you were holding a DS, you'd probably be holding it in the same way I am. If you have both screens flat. So we are ecoing with grouped pinks again. We got that third overdrive. We'll get the reactor as soon as we need it. For now we're doing fine without it. But we are getting very close to the magic number of 2100 eco where we can eco constantly with grouped pinks. Looks like he's trying out boat farms. He's going boat, dartling, and sniper with Quincy as his hero. It's probably fine. I am going to send him purples now, though. I'm not trying to kill him. But if they do, they do. I'm not going to stop my eco just to not kill him. But it looks like we ran out of money there, so we'll go through the purple eco one more time. And then we'll switch back to pinks. Ceramics, we should shred with those overdrives. And, of course, we do. If you guys want to set up a private battle and have me record it and post it, hopefully audio actually gets on there, let me know, and we can work something out. I know most of my viewers, well, not most, but a few of my viewers do play this game, and I know them IRL, so we can set that up sometime. I think it would be really fun to play against my viewers. And it would be great if they're here with me and they want to commentate as well. But we got the double reactor set up. We got the triple overdrive set up. We got Scientist Gwendolyn. Our main strategy is going to be to spam tax, but we're also going to want to get some Dark Knights up and the anti-balloon eventually if we get that late. I'm thinking right now we go for a Super Monkey back here. We will go for a Dark Knight, go top path. Dark Champion is 27,000, so we're not going to be getting that right away, that's for sure. I just want to make sure if he sends us DDTs next round that we can defend them. So I could always go for another Dark Knight, and actually no, I'm not going to go for another Dark Knight. I am going to go for another Super Monkey, however. I am going to go middle path. And since we have the decamo on our reactors, I'm going to go for the 240 Technological Terror. That's eventually, since it's 20k. But that's going to help us defend for quite a bit. I think if we send him a DDT right now, we could kill him. But I want to take this game a little bit later. I want to see if our strategy can show that it's better than his strategy. And I don't want to win just because of a rush at the moment. Now, if it goes till around 30, maybe I'll send him a rush. But for right now, I just don't think it's worth it. I'm thinking we eco with pinks, we get the anti-balloon up, we should be chilling. We are going to go for the Tech Terror now, because that'll be shredding. Okay, the anti-balloon is still 90k. So that's good to know. That's down to 27k. I don't know when they changed that, because there was a big period of time where I didn't play this game. I played it for pretty much the first 2 years, and then November, December-ish of 2023, I really stopped playing it, and now I'm getting back into it. And I've enjoyed getting back into it, but there's a lot of balance changes that I just don't know about because I haven't played for so long, it seems like. But we're gonna go for this Dark Champion right there. And those two, the Tech Terror and the Dark Champion, are gonna shred for us for now. That Moab stands no chance with that crit hit from that Tech Terror. I am so used to using Smudge Cat as a Zilly that I'm not used to only having 2 abilities from my hero. I think it's time to start ecoing with purples, though. Since we have enough money, we might as well. And we're not looking to kill him at all. He's gonna shred anyways, so we wouldn't be able to kill him. But we're gonna be ecoing with purples. We're gonna send quite a lot. I want to get my eco up pretty high and purples can be sent out the fastest, even though they're not as efficient. I don't care for that at the moment. I do want to get the tax zone, just in case anything gets past our super monkeys. I want to make sure that we can shred it. And that's why I named my tax shooter I Erase Balloons, because when I named it that, I was thinking about the tax zone upgrade, and back when the game first came out, the tax shooter was pretty much the best tower, other than the Dartling Gunner, which was glitched. But at that time when I named this, I don't think people knew about the Dartling Gunner as much, because the game was pretty much brand new, and a lot of people unlocked TAC first. But I still want to get the anti-balloon. We're ecoing. I'd say we can get to like 7,000 to 8,000 eco, and we should be fine from there. It's already around 35, so actually I'm going to get to 7k. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to get as close as I can. Perfect 7,000 eco. Wasn't even, well, I can't say I wasn't even trying, because I was trying a little bit, but I did get it. I'm glad about that. Legend of the Night is 100,000. That's fairly priced, though. That upgrade is overpowered. So we are going to wait until we get enough money for the anti-balloon, because I definitely want to get that before round 40. If it comes to round 40, we do have the life advantage, so he's going to have to rush us, which I absolutely love that, because it means I don't have to spend my money on rushing him, because I really don't want to. But with our next income boost, we'll be able to get the anti-balloon. We'll do a lot better to these later game BFBs. And we just shredded that. We are going to go for a sub-commander. And since it's a later game, I'm going to go for the middle path. Normally, I'd recommend going top path with it, but I don't really mind that much. And then we're actually going to spam AP darts, because I think that's going to be better for us this late in the game compared to first strikes, because it's just going to take a ton of first strikes to pop down BAD layers if he sends us them, which he should be doing soon. But since these are close enough to the path, I'm not going to bother going for top path except on that one, just because I accidentally hit it and I don't want to sell it and replace it. These are not the best placements. I'm doing this by hand, so I'm doing as close to the best job as I can, but it's a lot easier with a mouse to get perfect placements. But we are going to try. The trick I use is do circles until you see it turn gray. But I honestly don't want to bother with that any longer. So I'll just put it over here. And we'll put that as close as we can to the reactor. And actually, we'll get the energizer on that. I'm not going to bother going for a temple. Eventually we will get Legend of the Night, though. That's not where I meant to place that, but I really don't care about pixel perfect placements at this time. That's good enough for me, as long as we can get one in there. Because it's already around 38. We will get one first strike capability. It's not going to do much, but I think it's worth it. I'm waiting for him to rush us, but I don't think he's going to. So, I'm just going to continue my defenses. I want to go for an Inferno ring, and I think bottom path is better, if I'm not mistaken. But it's about to turn around 40. He's about to die to sudden death if he doesn't send us anything. So, I'm going to send him a BAD. Hopefully he'll counter. Or else we'll just have an anticlimactic ending. But that's okay on this channel. He's going to send us 3 DDTs. We're going to first strike and we'll be fine to that. Come on, bro. Come at me. We're going to get this Inferno ring right there. Is that your only counter was 3 DDTs? Are you really trying to defend the BAD? I think he's really trying to defend the BAD. Alright, let's get that. Use those abilities. We're going to be fine. At least he tried to counter a little bit with DDTs, but our defenses are just too good at the moment, so we're on the final round. We are going to shred that ZOMG, that's for sure. In fact, I'm going to use the anti-balloon and our other abilities just to ensure that we do. And I believe that's going to be a good game. Yep. Victory from the sudden death. We took that one all the way to round 40. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Unfortunately, we didn't break a win streak, but that's okay. We're currently in 4th, still in Yellow Stadium, but 3rd place only has 49, so I might do some off-camera grinding to see if I can beat that. See you guys in the next one.